Roughly 4 months away from having to deliver a final budget, Dawson Creek City Council are combing through a number of issues. Still relatively early in the process, discussion is focusing on answers to questions Council proposed.
We gave them to administration, they've now taken them away, answered those questions, and now we're going through the process for everybody to be able to have the conversation and discussion.
Monday's budget meeting largely focused on the local fire department. First, Fire Chief Gordon Shorty Smith presented to Council a proposal for a fire training center in the Mile Zero City. The idea has been in the works for a number of years now. It stems from the department's 2012 master plan. Highlighted was a need for increased training.
The provincial government has developed what they call a playbook, and in that playbook there's certain things that each firefighter must, certain skills that each firefighter must maintain, and the list is exhaustive.
Meeting these requirements can be done one of two ways: the construction of a training facility locally or sending our staff elsewhere. Looking at the long term, Shorty believes the former is the better choice.
What the training facility would do would allow us to train in the city rather than having to send people out. And sending people out is very expensive.
A report from the fire department states that external training would cost over $2.5 million over 10 years. As the project, like budget talks, are still very preliminary, no concrete decision was made. But if Council does decide to move forward, more work will need to be done to financial estimates. Also on Monday's docket, a brief discussion on how a hiring freeze would impact the department. In a memo, CAO Jim Shute answered that question, outlining why that idea just isn't feasible. It was brought up as there might be changes to the handling of 911 and dispatch.
We didn't have additional firefighters hired for the 911 service, and so there isn't an implication whether that service is continued to be provided by us or through the regional district. It won't change our complement of firefighters.
The next and final pre-budget meeting is set for January 18th, while the regular budget meetings begin on February 1st, followed by 2 more on February 22nd and a final one on April 18th. All are open to the public, begin at 1 p.m. and are held at Council Chambers. Derrick Lightfoot, CJDC-TV News, Dawson Creek.